I haven't seen Oreo this whole time. And me neither. But now we have to hike and find her. Why do we have to hike? Because that's our aunt. We can't lose our aunt. That's our mom's sister. Gotta hike and find her. Yeah, but she could be anywhere in this forest. I know. We gotta find her. So let's climb up this rock and make sure. Sis, I think you're just asking to die. Well, you can just wait in the car and get eaten by bears. It's not my fault if you die or not. You can climb up rocks and not die. I don't understand your constant paranoia about everything. What do you see, sis? I see a clearing, a trailhead. All I see is a clearing and some trail. Really? Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Last I heard she was flying a plane. She was? Yeah. She was flying a plane. Come on, let's sit down. We have split into different search parties, right? Looking for Oreo's plane. Yeah. I know. Well, why did we have to get paired with Vienna? Look, dude, okay. You don't have to be so rude about everything. I can be as rude as I want. Look, come on, we're looking for a plane crash. How hard can a plane be? Is it like a passenger plane? Like one of those big ones? Like a Boeing 747? How do you know planes? You're a loser. You're a loser. You're a big fat loser. Okay, well, let's just look for this plane crash. Okay. I don't know what type of plane it is, though. Me neither. Ew, there's a bug on your head. Ah! I'm okay. Finding Oreo is of the utmost, you mean utmost priority? Yes. Oreo is our priority. She crashed her plane somewhere around here. Crashed her plane? Yeah. Is that why you brought me up? Yeah. She would find her way back anyway. She survives everything bad that happens to her. What do you mean? I've seen a lot of bad things happen to my sister. And she's survived all of it. I'm sure she'd survive a private plane crash. What about the stuff flying her? This might be news to you, but she's a licensed pilot. Really? Yeah. She went to... That used to be her job. She used to be a pilot for Stuffy World. Flying Stuffies back and forth to different countries. There's Stuffies across the world. Duh! What do you think half of our Stuffies are from? I mean, look at Inari and Osaka. They're from Japan. Look at all the Pokemon Stuffies. They're from Japan. They're I guess you can call them stuffy immigrants or something. Yeah, but why would they be leaving Japan for whatever reason? I don't know, man. Maybe they just didn't have like a home at all. And I guess we came up and that's the home they wanted to go to. What about that one fox? He's from Iceland. I believe he can speak quite a variety of languages. Oreo retired from her piloting a long time ago, but she had like her own private plane. And, well, I guess about a week ago she decided to fly it. I don't think she ever came back though. Alright, well, I suppose we should keep looking for her. I really hope we find Auntie Oreo somewhere. She's somewhere. She's probably alive. No, she is. You should tell us more about Oreo. Like, I know nothing about her.
I was just...
Well, that's for another time. I'll tell you later. Okay. Oh man, I don't want to hike. We have to though. I suppose we do. I wonder where Kitten and Oreo are at. Oh, no, not Kitten. Yeah, Oreo's in the plane crash, stupid. Supposedly. She's at the plane crash. She could have, I don't know, crawled away. I don't think she'd sit there and wait. Usually planes have like distress signals. Well, maybe in video games. I don't know about real life. I feel like crashed planes would have distress signals. Yeah, well, we don't really have any technology that follows distress signals, so you can shut your little pie hole. I think Fiona and Hershey are just staying quiet. Yeah. Oh, they would have responded. Why would she be flying over the mountains? Probably to go somewhere. Where would she need to go to? There's nobody important. I don't think. There might be. Who? Who would be important enough for her to go get on a private plane and fly around and then end up crashing? How would she have crashed anyway? No idea, sis. I have no idea. Alright then. Want to take a picture in front of the plane crash when we get there? Why would we take a picture in front of Oreo's plane crash? I don't know. Because to prove that we've been there? I feel like that would be a little insensitive. It'd be a little rude. How? How would it be rude? Because it would be. Taking a picture in front of someone who may or may not be dead. Oreo wouldn't be dead. That's our aunt we're talking about. She has plot armor. Oh my gosh. Is this Oreo's plane? Alright, fine, I'll tell you. So, when I was younger, Oreo had a boyfriend, right? And she thought that maybe he would be the one forever. But as time went on, I guess he just proved to be a little insane. So one of the Stuffies in Stuffy World? No, not our Stuffy World. There's someone that from another one that we don't really remember. Time went on. She thought she was falling for this dude. It was like telling me, oh, I'm gonna marry him. We're gonna have a family. Didn't happen. Because one, he flooded the house with gasoline and lit it on fire. Flooded her house with gasoline? How? I guess underneath our house used to be an old gas station. Or underneath her house used to be an old gas station. She actually lived in a modernized gas station. And I guess they extended the house a bit. And there's still full fuel tanks underneath because they forgot to dig those out and get rid of them. And somehow, while digging through the basement, he found a way to get gasoline into the house. So he just pumped it in, filled the basement, and it kind of flooded the top floor a little too. And threw a match, lit the place on fire. And then he lied to her face, saying, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Even though there was camera footage of him flooding the place with gasoline. And I think she was inside when it happened. So there was a loud, sort of an explosion of sorts. And because there was an explosion, you can imagine where all the gasoline went. It went everywhere. So there was just fire everywhere. And she was inside of the house. He was inside of the house. They both came out unharmed. I don't know how she did get out unharmed. Because, I mean, he ran away when it happened as far as he could. She didn't even know what was going on. She was in her room. She smelled gasoline all of a sudden. She was like, that's weird. Is it leaking? Is there a leak or something? And then suddenly, boom, the entire house went up in flames. I think she got launched away, or her room just immediately got lit on fire. And she was in basically an oven. And she managed to escape by crawling out the bedroom window. And she ran away and ended up finding, and she was like so worried and scared about her lover. I forgot his name, but it was another cat. And she was like, oh my god, are you okay? What happened? And he said, I don't know. So lied to her face. And eventually later, she found camera footage of him doing it. And she was like, why would you do that? She got so infuriated because that was her house. She spent money, used her money she got from being a pilot to buy that house. And he didn't tell her up front, but he got arrested, was kind of forced to confess. And in the news article, apparently they had I forget what it was. She had life insurance, and I suppose that if anything were to happen to her, she would have, well, all of her assets would have been given to him. And she had like a lot of money from being a pilot. I don't know how much you make from being a pilot. I'd assume it's 6 figures, which is a lot. And she had no reason to spend so much, so a lot of it was just saved up. And he decided to, like, I guess try and kill her so he could get all the money and all the assets that she and everything she owned. Wow. Yeah. It is. Isn't it? I hope she's okay. Oh God. Okay. This is her wing. The wing to her plane. I think judging by what happened here, she might be dead. She wouldn't die from a plane crash. Sis, it's a plane crash. Yeah, well, accept the reality, sis. We need to accept that she's probably dead. She isn't dead. Mom would know. I guess. Sis, these are parts that have just spread out. Parts of her crash. Is Oreo okay? Girl, look at the plane bits everywhere. This is the framing. There used to be a design. Yeah, I see it. What is this? I think this is the turbine. Jeez. This is all pretty surreal. What? What, her crash? Is she dead? I don't know. Because me and Oreo go back way far. No, you don't. So what? It doesn't matter. This is pretty fragile metal. It truly is. Girl, I can see the top of your head. Shut your mouth. You're ugly. I don't want to hear any of it. Y'all want to take a photo on this chunk of her plane? No. Okay. Mrs. Rude. Mrs. No Fun. Sis, do you see that? Yeah? Hold on. Let me get in front. That's crazy, sis. Look at this turbine. Do you think there's more up here? I have no clue. This is her turbine. It is. I think there's more. Do you think she's further up? I don't think so. Sis, do you see anything over here? Not really. All I see is a big clearing. Get off me. Oh, dang. Bless me. Bless me. Is she over here? Look at all these butterflies. Oh. Oreo! Get away! Stupid bugs. Ow, there's a snake. There's a snake. Look at it, sis. Oreo. Come on, sis. I think it's time we leave. I was really hoping we'd find Oreo. I know Hershey, but I don't think she's out here. We saw a snake and a cool butterfly, but I don't think she's here. I say we should set up camp here. Yeah, we're gonna stay here the night. Whoa, do you hear that?
I'm here.
Is that Oreo? I think that's Oreo. There's a campfire right here. You think that's hers? Oh yeah. It has to be hers. Oh my God. Guys. Where have you been? Where have you been? My plane crashed. Oh, I couldn't tell. Shut up. I've been sitting here for like a week. Yeah, I know. That's when you went missing. Dude, you don't have to be so rude about it. Well, I mean, you went missing for a week. That's kind of your fault for going missing. Maybe you guys should have found me, you know? Whatever. Let's just go home. Okay. So, Oreo, you have to tell us what happened. I'll tell you when we make our way back. Okay. Let's just get away from all these bugs. They've been eating me for a week. How have you been eating? Well, all my food burnt up. So, yeah, that happened. Where's the other debris? Like, was there a cockpit? No. I kind of got launched out of the cockpit. I don't know where it is. Might be all destroyed now. That was one of my turbines. Oh, really? I couldn't tell. Are you fine if we took pictures in front of it? Because we did. I guess. Ooh, sis, what's that? Oreo, what is this? You know, I'm not really sure. It looks like a battery. Well, I don't think my plane ran off of electricity. How do you have a pilot's license and you don't know parts of your plane? You don't have to know how a plane is built to fly a plane. You just need to know how to fly a plane. I'm not like an engineer. Oh God. Was this the tail of your plane? Duh. Okay, rude. Can y'all stop gawking at... Oh, God. Can y'all stop gawking at the wreckage of my plane? Oh my God. I saw a birdie's nest. You think it's over here? It could be. Her crash site? Possibly. Wait! Guys, we found her. Where did you come from? Well, you kind of abandoned us. We had to find her ourselves. There's Oreo. How on earth did you survive? Yeah, I don't know how she survived either. It was far away. I see your bald spot. Stop talking about my bald spot. You know I'm insecure about it. Well, anyway, what happened? Hold on, let me get by the window. I was flying it, and it was going well, when suddenly a flock of like birds decided to fly in front of it. Boom, the first one hit the front of my plane. And it dented it. Not even a second later, one went into my engine. Not even a second later than that, like, I hit like five more birds. Then I started going straight down. And you didn't die. No, I didn't, Maori. Obviously I didn't die. I'm right here. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway. I managed to survive, and I woke up in this plains area. I didn't know where I was, so I looked around, found the debris in my plane. And I was like, oh God, I crashed. And I survived. And I got stuck here. My distress signal didn't go off. I thought there was a distress signal. I didn't have time to press it before I hit the ground. Well, I hit the mountain. Then I started going down. So after that, I just set up camp and waited, hoping that someone would know where I went. I knew you wouldn't have died. Yeah. I would have lived. I'm a survivor. I don't die easily. You'd have to do all sorts of things. You'd have to cut my head off to kill me. Can I try? No. What kind of question is that? Can I try cutting your head off? No. Okay. Are you sure this is your daughter? And not someone you just, like a foster kid? And you're her foster parent? Yeah. That's my daughter. Well, your daughter is probably a psychopath. I was just asking a question. Okay, Maori. Asking if you could cut my head off. Who asks that? Look, can we move past it? Freak. Hey. Oh. Okay. drinks that anyway.